Wake up to the nostalgic smell of cinnamon and holiday cheer. Let's revisit Christmas breakfasts that brought families together. Blending festive flavors and cherished traditions we'd love to see return. Imagine soft, gooey cinnamon rolls arranged into the shape of a Christmas tree, drizzled with green icing and colorful sprinkles. These creative treats were the centerpiece of countless holiday breakfasts, offering both festive flair and irresistible sweetness. Families often enjoyed pulling apart these edible trees, savoring each bite of warm cinnamon and buttery dough, perfectly balanced with the bright, sugary glaze. This homemade delight brought joy to Christmas mornings, symbolizing the spirit of togetherness and holiday cheer. Over time, simpler store-bought pastries and prepackaged options began to take their place. The effort of shaping and decorating the rolls was traded for convenience, and the charm of this handcrafted breakfast started to fade. Still, for those who remember, cinnamon roll Christmas trees evoke nostalgia for a time when holiday mornings were filled with laughter, the aroma of baking, and the magic of creating something special together. Today, they remain a cherished memory of homemade Christmas magic. These fluffy pancakes, infused with creamy eggnog and a sprinkle of nutmeg, were a Christmas breakfast staple that brought the cozy flavors of the season to life. Each bite offered the rich, spiced essence of eggnog, perfectly paired with a drizzle of maple syrup or a dollop of whipped cream. For many families, they were the perfect way to start a festive day, blending warmth, comfort, and holiday tradition into one delicious dish. Though eggnog remains a holiday favorite, its pancake counterpart has largely vanished from breakfast tables. Modern trends lean toward more convenient or health-conscious options, and the labor of whipping up these seasonal treats has been replaced by faster, pre-made alternatives. Yet, for those who grew up with eggnog pancakes on Christmas morning, they bring back fond memories of gathering around the table, plates piled high, and the sweet aroma of nutmeg filling the air. Their absence is a quiet reminder of simpler, more flavorful times. Yes, popcorn waffles were a thing. Crispy, golden waffles with bits of caramelized popcorn baked right into the batter offered a creative twist on a classic holiday breakfast. The playful crunch of the popcorn contrasted beautifully with the soft, fluffy waffles, creating a unique texture that delighted kids and adults alike. Topped with butter and syrup, this breakfast was an unexpected yet perfect combination of sweet, salty, and satisfying. Popcorn waffles brought excitement to Christmas mornings, combining two beloved traditions, popcorn and waffles, into one unforgettable treat. However, as tastes evolved and simpler breakfasts became the norm, this quirky creation gradually disappeared from holiday menus. Today, they're almost unheard of, but for those who remember, they spark memories of a time when holiday breakfasts were as imaginative as they were delicious. Reviving popcorn waffles would be a delightful nod to the creativity and joy of festive mornings past. 3 fluffy pancakes stacked to form a cheerful snowman made Christmas mornings extra magical. Decorated with chocolate chips for eyes, a bacon scarf, and a dollop of whipped cream for a snow cap, these edible creations brought joy to kids and adults alike. Their whimsical design turned an ordinary breakfast into a playful holiday tradition, perfect for starting the day with a smile. Families would gather around the table, assembling and decorating their own snowman pancakes, making the process as much fun as eating them. However, as quicker breakfasts and store-bought options became more common, this creative tradition faded from holiday routines. Today, snowman pancakes are a rare sight, but their charm and nostalgia still warm the hearts of those who remember. Reviving them could bring back a sense of wonder and creativity to Christmas mornings, reminding us of the joy found in simple, festive traditions shared with loved ones. Layers of eggs, sausage, cheese, and hash browns baked into one hearty dish made the holiday breakfast casserole a Christmas classic. Prepared the night before, it was the ultimate time saver for busy families eager to focus on gift opening rather than cooking. As it baked, the savory aroma filled the house, adding to the anticipation of the morning festivities. This dish was the perfect combination of convenience and comfort, bringing warmth and satisfaction to holiday tables. Topped with a sprinkle of green onions or a dash of paprika for festive flair, it quickly became a staple for many households. Over time, however, quicker breakfasts like pastries and cereals took its place, and this casserole faded from popularity. For those who remember, it represents a time when Christmas mornings were centered around hearty meals and togetherness. Bringing it back could reconnect families with the cozy, satisfying flavors that made it a cherished tradition. Thick slices of bread soaked in a gingerbread spiced batter, fried to golden perfection, and topped with powdered sugar or a drizzle of molasses were the height of holiday decadence. This festive twist on French toast captured the essence of Christmas, with warm spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger, evoking the comforting aroma of freshly baked gingerbread. Perfectly paired with a steaming cup of coffee or hot cocoa, gingerbread French toast transformed breakfast into a holiday feast. Families cherished it for its rich, bold flavors and the way it brought warmth to chilly December mornings. Yet, as simpler breakfasts gained popularity, this indulgent dish began to disappear from Christmas menus. Today, it's a rare treat, but for those who remember, it brings back fond memories of mornings spent savoring the flavors of the season. Reviving gingerbread French toast could add a touch of holiday magic to any breakfast table. Bright and zesty, cranberry orange muffins were the perfect balance of tart and sweet, making them a refreshing yet festive choice for Christmas mornings. Bursting with the flavors of fresh cranberries and orange zest, these muffins were baked to golden perfection and served warm, often accompanied by a steaming cup of holiday tea or coffee. Their light, citrusy aroma filled the kitchen, adding to the cozy, festive atmosphere. Families loved these muffins for their simplicity and versatility, whether enjoyed as a quick breakfast before opening gifts or as a snack throughout the day. However, as more elaborate holiday treats became popular, these humble yet flavorful muffins began to fade from Christmas menus. Today, they're a rare sight, but for those who remember, they evoke fond memories of mornings spent savoring their bright, cheerful flavor. Reviving cranberry orange muffins could bring back a touch of nostalgia and seasonal charm to modern holiday breakfasts. Flaky, buttery croissants filled with a sweet peppermint cream and shaped to resemble candy canes brought elegance and whimsy to Christmas breakfast tables. Their festive presentation and rich, minty flavor made them a standout treat, perfect for adding a little extra holiday magic to the morning. Decorated with a drizzle of icing and crushed peppermint candies, these croissants were as delightful to look at as they were to eat. Ideal for pairing with coffee or hot cocoa, candy cane croissants were a favorite among families who valued both taste and presentation. Over time, the effort required to create these intricate pastries gave way to simpler, mass-produced breakfast options, and they became a rare find. Today, their absence is felt by those who remember the excitement they brought to holiday mornings. Bringing back candy cane croissants would be a delicious way to combine creativity and nostalgia for the ultimate Christmas breakfast treat. Rich and indulgent, hot chocolate pancakes turned Christmas morning into a dessert lover's dream. Infused with cocoa powder and stacked high, these pancakes were topped with marshmallows, chocolate syrup, and sometimes even whipped cream for an over-the-top festive feast. Each bite captured the warmth and sweetness of hot cocoa, making breakfast feel like a celebration in itself. These pancakes were particularly popular with kids who loved their decadent flavors and playful presentation. Paired with a glass of milk or a mug of hot chocolate, they were the perfect way to kick off a cozy holiday morning. However, as trends shifted toward healthier or quicker breakfast options, hot chocolate pancakes began to fade from the menu. For those who remember, they're a nostalgic reminder of indulgent mornings filled with laughter and the aroma of chocolate wafting through the house. Reviving this treat could bring back the joy and sweetness of those unforgettable holiday breakfasts. Holiday sticky buns were the pinnacle of indulgence on Christmas mornings. These soft, pillowy rolls were baked to perfection, then drenched in a rich caramel glaze and topped with toasted pecans for a delightful crunch. Their sweet, gooey texture and warm aroma made them a show-stopping centerpiece for family breakfasts. Served fresh out of the oven, they were a labor of love that brought joy to everyone at the table. Often prepared the night before and baked in the morning, sticky buns combined convenience with a homemade touch, making them perfect for holiday celebrations. Over time, however, the effort required to make these buns was replaced by quicker store-bought alternatives, and they gradually disappeared from many holiday menus. For those who remember, sticky buns evoke memories of laughter-filled mornings and the irresistible pull of caramel-coated goodness. Reviving this classic would add a decadent, nostalgic flair to Christmas breakfasts once again. Vibrant and festive, red velvet waffles turned Christmas mornings into a culinary celebration. Made with a hint of cocoa and a rich red hue, these waffles were as visually striking as they were delicious. Often topped with cream cheese frosting, powdered sugar, or fresh berries, they brought a touch of elegance to the breakfast table, while perfectly capturing the holiday spirit. Red velvet waffles were a labor of love, requiring a bit more effort than traditional waffles, but the results were well worth it. Their rich, chocolatey flavor and festive presentation made them a favorite for families looking to make Christmas morning extra special. Over time, simpler and more traditional options began to replace these show-stopping waffles, leaving them as a rare treat. Today, they remain a symbol of indulgence and festivity, reminding us of the joy of creating something extraordinary for the holidays. Bringing them back would brighten any breakfast table. Pecan pie pancakes were a decadent nod to a beloved holiday dessert, combining the warmth of fluffy pancakes with the sweetness of caramelized pecans. These gourmet pancakes featured a pecan-studded topping drizzled with caramel or maple syrup, creating a harmonious blend of savory and sweet flavors. Each bite evoked the rich, nutty taste of pecan pie, making breakfast feel like a holiday feast. Ideal for those who loved starting Christmas morning with something indulgent, these pancakes added a touch of sophistication to the holiday menu. However, as simpler pancake recipes and ready-made mixes became more popular, the labor-intensive nature of pecan pie pancakes caused them to fade from many tables. For those who enjoyed them, they represent a time when Christmas breakfasts were about creating memorable, flavorful experiences. Reviving pecan pie pancakes would be a delightful way to recapture the magic of combining tradition and indulgence in one unforgettable dish. Santa's breakfast skillet was the ultimate one-pan wonder for busy Christmas mornings. Packed with hearty ingredients like eggs, crispy bacon, savory sausage, and golden potatoes, it offered the perfect combination of flavors to start a festive day. Often topped with melted cheese or fresh herbs, this dish was both delicious and practical, allowing families to enjoy a warm, satisfying breakfast without spending hours in the kitchen. This rustic breakfast was a staple for its simplicity and crowd-pleasing appeal, served with a side of toast or biscuits for extra comfort. Over time, however, convenience foods like cereals and pre-made pastries replaced this homemade favorite, leaving it as a nostalgic memory for those who enjoyed its hearty flavors. For many, Santa's breakfast skillet represents a time when holiday breakfasts were about gathering around a table filled with warmth and love. Reviving this dish would bring back the charm of a home-cooked meal shared with family on Christmas morning. Peppermint Mocha crepes added an air of sophistication to Christmas breakfasts. These delicate, paper-thin pancakes were filled with a creamy peppermint chocolate spread and rolled to perfection. Topped with a generous dollop of whipped cream and a sprinkle of crushed candy canes, they captured the festive flavors of the season in every bite. Their light, elegant presentation made them a favorite for holiday brunches and special family gatherings. While crepes remain a popular breakfast item, the seasonal twist of peppermint mocha crepes has largely faded. The combination of mint and chocolate, reminiscent of a favorite holiday beverage, added a unique touch that made Christmas mornings feel extra magical. Though they require a bit more effort to prepare, the payoff in flavor and presentation is unmatched. For those who remember, these crepes evoke memories of indulgent holiday meals shared with loved ones. Bringing them back would reintroduce a little holiday magic to modern breakfast tables. Snowflake Donuts brought whimsy and creativity to Christmas mornings, delighting kids and adults alike. Shaped like intricate snowflakes and dusted with powdered sugar, these festive treats were as beautiful as they were delicious. Often paired with a steaming mug of hot cocoa, they added a touch of fun to the holiday breakfast spread, making mornings feel like a celebration. These donuts were more than just a treat. They were a tradition, with families admiring their unique designs before diving into their soft, fluffy texture. Over time, as mass-produced donuts became the norm, the artistry of snowflake designs faded, leaving behind memories of their charm and magic. For many, snowflake donuts symbolize a time when breakfast was about more than convenience. It was about creativity and joy. Reviving these whimsical treats could bring back the wonder of holiday breakfasts, turning the first meal of the day into a festive and memorable experience. Warm and wholesome, Cranberry Walnut Oatmeal Bake was a healthier yet festive addition to Christmas mornings. This baked dish combined hearty oats with the tartness of cranberries, the crunch of walnuts, and a hint of cinnamon to tie it all together. Fresh out of the oven, it filled the house with a comforting aroma, making it a perfect centerpiece for a cozy holiday breakfast. Loved for its simplicity and versatility, this dish could be served as is or dressed up with a dollop of yogurt or a drizzle of maple syrup. Its balance of nutrition and flavor made it a favorite for families looking for a lighter yet satisfying start to the day. However, as richer, more indulgent dishes gained popularity, cranberry walnut oatmeal bake slowly faded from holiday menus. Today, it remains a nostalgic memory for those who recall its heartwarming appeal. Reviving this classic could bring back a touch of healthful festivity to Christmas breakfasts. Holiday Danish wreaths were a stunning centerpiece for Christmas morning. Made with buttery pastry dough, these wreaths were filled with cream cheese or fruit preserves and shaped into a festive circle. Topped with a drizzle of icing and a sprinkle of colored sugar, they were as visually impressive as they were delicious. Their flaky texture and rich fillings made them an irresistible treat for families. Often served with coffee or tea, these pastries added elegance to the holiday breakfast spread, creating a sense of occasion. However, as store-bought pastries and pre-packaged alternatives became more common, the handcrafted charm of Danish wreaths began to disappear. For those who remember, they evoke memories of mornings spent sharing something special with loved ones. Today, they remain a symbol of creativity and festivity, and bringing them back could reintroduce the artistry and flavor that made them a highlight of holiday breakfasts in years past. Mint chocolate chip muffins were a festive twist on a classic breakfast treat. These soft, moist muffins were infused with a hint of mint and studded with pockets of melted chocolate, creating a delightful flavor combination that captured the holiday spirit. Often paired with coffee or hot cocoa, they were a favorite for families seeking a sweet, yet sophisticated start to their Christmas morning. The bright, refreshing taste of mint complemented the richness of the chocolate, making these muffins a standout addition to the breakfast table. Despite their popularity, their seasonal appeal eventually gave way to more traditional muffin flavors, leaving mint chocolate chip muffins as a nostalgic memory for those who enjoyed their unique charm. For many, they symbolize the creativity and joy of holiday breakfasts, when even simple treats felt special. Reviving these muffins could bring back the excitement of starting the day with a little holiday magic baked into every bite. The almond cringle, a beloved Scandinavian pastry, brought elegance and warmth to Christmas breakfasts. This delicacy featured layers of buttery, flaky dough filled with a rich almond paste and topped with a drizzle of icing for a sweet finish. Its nutty flavor and tender texture made it an irresistible centerpiece, perfect for sharing with family and friends during the holiday season. Often enjoyed with a cup of coffee or tea, the almond cringle was cherished not only for its taste, but also for its handcrafted appeal. Making one from scratch required patience and skill, adding to the sense of tradition and accomplishment. While kringles are still popular in certain regions, their widespread popularity has waned, with many turning to store-bought versions or simpler treats. For those who remember, the almond cringle evokes memories of cozy holiday mornings filled with the aroma of fresh pastry. Reviving this classic could bring a touch of timeless Scandinavian charm to modern Christmas tables. Holiday egg strata was the ultimate make-ahead dish for Christmas mornings. This savory casserole layered fluffy bread, creamy eggs, melted cheese, and vibrant vegetables like spinach or bell peppers to create a hearty, crowd-pleasing breakfast. Prepped the night before and baked fresh in the morning, it offered the perfect combination of convenience and homemade flavor. Ideal for feeding a group, egg strata allowed families to enjoy a leisurely morning without the stress of last-minute cooking. Its warm, comforting aroma filled the house as presents were unwrapped, making it an essential part of many holiday traditions. However, as quicker breakfasts and pre-made options gained popularity, the labor-intensive nature of this dish led to its decline. For those who remember, holiday egg strata symbolizes the joy of sharing a satisfying homemade meal with loved ones. Bringing it back could restore the balance of convenience and flavor that made it a cherished part of Christmas mornings. Gingerbread granola parfaits were a delightful and healthier option for Christmas mornings. These festive parfaits featured layers of spiced granola, creamy yogurt, and fresh fruit, creating a harmonious blend of flavors and textures. The gingerbread granola, infused with cinnamon, nutmeg, and molasses, added a warm, spicy sweet note that perfectly captured the holiday spirit. Beautifully presented in clear glasses or bowls, These parfaits were as visually appealing as they were delicious. Families appreciated their versatility, easy to assemble yet packed with flavor, making them a hit for those seeking a lighter start to the day. Over time, however, the rise of pre-packaged breakfasts and simpler options pushed gingerbread granola parfaits out of the spotlight. For many, they remain a nostalgic reminder of mornings that celebrated the balance between health and indulgence. Reviving these parfaits would bring back the charm of a breakfast that looked as festive as it tasted, delighting both the eye and the palate. Christmas tree-shaped bagels brought a touch of whimsy and festivity to holiday breakfasts. These green-tinted bagels were molded into the shape of Christmas trees and often topped with cream cheese, ornaments, sprinkles, or even edible glitter to enhance their cheerful appearance. They offered a playful and interactive element to the morning routine, making breakfast feel like part of the holiday celebration. Perfect for pairing with sweet or savory toppings, these bagels added versatility and creativity to the table. Kids especially loved decorating them, turning breakfast into an enjoyable activity. Despite their charm, the effort of shaping and tinting the dough, combined with the rise of simpler options, caused these festive bagels to fade from popularity. For those who remember, they evoke warm memories of mornings filled with laughter and creativity. Reviving Christmas tree-shaped bagels could bring back the joy of a playful, hands-on holiday breakfast that's as fun to make as it is to eat. Chocolate peppermint scones combined the richness of buttery, flaky pastry with the festive flavors of chocolate and peppermint. Infused with crushed peppermint candies and studded with chocolate chips, these scones were the perfect balance of indulgent and refreshing, making them a delightful way to start Christmas morning. Served warm with a cup of coffee or tea, they added a touch of elegance to the holiday table. The unique flavor combination captured the essence of the season, with the cool mint complementing the sweetness of the chocolate. While scones remain a popular breakfast choice, this particular holiday twist has largely disappeared, replaced by more conventional options. For those who enjoyed them, chocolate peppermint scones are a nostalgic reminder of mornings spent savoring seasonal treats with loved ones. Bringing them back could reintroduce the magic of a pastry that's not only delicious but also embodies the flavors and joy of the holidays. Apple cinnamon fritters were a holiday breakfast staple, offering a comforting blend of warm spices and sweet, juicy apples. These deep-fried treats featured chunks of fresh apple encased in a spiced batter, creating a crispy exterior and a soft, flavorful interior. Sprinkled with powdered sugar and served warm, they filled the kitchen with the irresistible aroma of cinnamon and apples, making them a family favorite on Christmas mornings. The combination of flavors and textures made fritters a satisfying choice, perfect for pairing with coffee or hot cider. However, the labor-intensive process of frying and preparing the batter led to their decline as more convenient options gained popularity. Today, while fritters still have a place in bakeries, their special association with Christmas mornings has largely faded. For those who remember, apple cinnamon fritters evoke memories of home-cooked breakfasts and holiday cheer. Reviving this classic would bring back the cozy, nostalgic flavors of a handmade holiday treat. Buttered rum French toast was a decadent way to start Christmas morning, transforming a simple dish into a holiday indulgence. Thick slices of bread were soaked in a rich, buttery custard infused with spiced rum and warming spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. Cooked to golden perfection, each slice was topped with whipped cream, powdered sugar, or a drizzle of maple syrup, making every bite feel luxurious. This festive twist on a breakfast classic captured the spirit of the season with its warm, spiced flavors and elegant presentation. Families loved it for the way it elevated a comforting dish into a gourmet treat, perfect for special holiday gatherings. However, as simpler breakfast options gained popularity, this indulgent recipe became a rarity. For those who remember, buttered rum French toast evokes memories of mornings filled with joy, laughter, and the enticing aroma of holiday spices. Reviving it could bring back the magic of a truly memorable Christmas breakfast. These breakfasts remind us of holiday mornings filled with family, warmth, and joy. Though many have faded, their flavors remain cherished. Which would you revive? Like and subscribe for more festive nostalgia.